Bonsai. Sorry. I am the Cobra Kai Kid. And wow. Okay. So I literally just got back from Stages, St. Louis, where the Karate Kid musical is featured. I am literally going live right now. It's probably midnight my time, so it's very late. I don't know how many people we have on here, how many people are late birds or early birds, but to whoever's here, I really appreciate you being here. This night, well, okay, we have a lot of people here. Wow, cool. Thanks, guys. I just want to talk. I want to talk and just start with, like, I literally just got back from the musical. And not was this just another musical, but it was the world premiere of the Karate Kid musical. And being a part of the world premiere, I was doing press interviews. And guys, before I explain my experience, what happened tonight, you guys will see what happened tonight. I will post videos and stuff, but before I explain that, I gotta tell you guys, you know, if you are passionate about something, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, you gotta follow it, you gotta pursue it. As crazy as it may sound, as crazy as it may be, follow your dreams, follow your goals, never give up. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Because I just remember, you know, being in high school thinking like, I have so much that I want to share with people, so much that I want to do, and I wasn't sure if like it was gonna happen. It felt like it never would have happened, but then I made the channel and I kept working and working and working, and you know, when you work hard, things happen. And tonight was really it was a humbling experience for me. It was just such a freaking honor. I'm in shock of how positive the night was, of how positive so many people are, and like hearing like these like very worthy celebrity or public figures, you know, say things about my channel, like say these kind things about my channel. It's honestly, it's so humbling, and it's so, you know, I don't let it get to me. I don't let it like, I'm the best. Or I really like, I appreciate it. I'm like, wow, like, thank you. And today, man, now, just to set it into context, I was a part of the press team. So I was doing the press interviews before the show, and you know, I had a videographer there filming me, getting my audio. This is like the first time I've really done something of this magnitude, something so serious. You know, you guys know what I do here. I'm not like part of the press, you know, like I do my Cobra Kai Kid, I do interviews, but I've never been part of a press team. And here I was, you know, new to this, and I'll be honest with you guys, now that it's all said and done, I'll be honest. I wrote note cards, I was like practicing like over and over, I was like so hard on myself, like, oh god, like I gotta get it right, like I might forget, I might have to look at my notes. I didn't look at my notes once. I spoke to the actors, I remembered, it just came to me. And like, I thought that could happen, but I also thought maybe I'll just like panic and forget everything. But you know what, like, it's all the practice, it's all the hard work that I've done with all the interviews. Because before this channel, I wouldn't say I had the best people social skills. Like I don't know if I would ever have like I don't think like I would be able to hold a conversation well like in the past. But what this channel has really shown me, it's like it's not just like, you know, talking Cobra Kai or doing it, like, this channel has really taught me a lot about life and, you know, interacting with people and holding conversations and social and, you know, listening. Listening is a key thing. Like, it's important to just listen, you know, to people talk and, you know, not like, you know, you have some interviewers, like, you know, some of these like big time interviewers who they ask a question and they just cut the other person off. Like if you're asking a question, really listen to what the other person is saying. And my thing is like I'm always listening, because when you're interviewing someone, it's not about you. It's like it's about them. And oh my god, man, I'm just there's so much that happened tonight. I can't stop like smiling. I mean, you know, this isn't the normal. You know, this is like a like you know this is really like this experience is just like such a unique experience that like it just makes it that much more meaningful. You know, I've been going to a couple of shows and the cast, like, it's so cool. Like they all know me. It's such a great like dynamic. Like it was so amazing. Like, you know, you have the main cast, Luis Pablo Garcia, who plays Freddy Fernandez, who made this incredible video message for me, which I'll share with you guys. Like, it's the most beautiful thing. Like, you're not going to even believe it. We have Giovanni Sai, who plays Mr. Miyagi, who I met. Such a nice guy. Jetta Drains, who plays Allie Mills. Super nice, super supportive. Like, she's the best. Like, she's so awesome. And I'm appreciative so much of her and her support. She's freaking awesome. John Cordoza, Daniel Rousseau, who also, again, super nice. This guy's the lead in the play, and I mean, he's still like this humble guy who we got to speak today a little bit. You know, we spoke, which was cool because we were trying to do an interview in the past, and then different things happened. Like there was a storm and like COVID stuff, so like it was like funny. We were always trying to do an interview. It was kind of like an inside joke between us. It's like now we finally got the interview. Jake Bentley Young, who plays Johnny Lawrence, like freaking like I love Johnny, like quiet, like no mercy, like I freaking love Johnny. So Jake is such a nice dude. Kate Baldwin, who plays Lucille LaRusso, is unbelievable, super nice, like just like she's like the mom of the group, and I mean, you know, her portrayal of LaRusso is so like authentic, just so beautiful. And then Alan H. Green, John Kreese, who like, okay, I've been speaking to Alan for so long, and like we met today for the first time, like really met and spoke, and I mean, we were both just so happy to see each other. It was really just such a great moment. It was just such a like, he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy, and he's a big fan of like Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. So meeting the cast was amazing. I met Robert Mark Kamen, the original writer of The Karate Kid, and dude, you had to be there to really like we just had a conversation, and you know, this is the creator of everything. You know, this guy is the reason we're all here, and he's so nice. He's so nice. He was so kind to me. He would, like, dude, I was gonna cry. Like, he was so sweet to me. Like, I mean, really, like, you know, he's there. He could be doing other things, but really, he really made me feel so special. Honestly, you know, he knows my name. Like, which, like, come on, man. I love him. I love him so much, and I met his wife. Like, just wow, they're just so nice people. Like, they're so nice. Like, they're so cute together. They're just so. It was just so special. I mean, I love Robert. I love him. Now, another person came to the musical. Well, we got a bunch of people. Mr. I know you guys are all wondering, okay, man, you're gone. See ya. I know you guys are all wondering, like, who is there? And I'll tell you who's there. Congratulations, Martin Kove. I met Martin Kove again. I saw him. I guess I won't say met because I've already met him. I saw him. I spoke to him. Well, I guess, yeah, I met him again. And we had the best little interview. Like, we had a little interview. God. Even him, like, I love Martin Kove so much. I love John KREESE. I love everything about him. And, you know, being there, seeing him, he has this just life to him. Like, you know, like, he's not like John KREESE. Like, he's just such a nice guy. He's such a nice presence. Just this, like, appreciation for life. And when you speak to him, he really makes you feel, like, so important. Like, he's just really, really amazing. Jared, I interviewed him before the show at the premiere. He was incredible, and I had a really nice conversation with him. And, you know, I told him, I told him, like, you know, you've really, like, influenced me. You've helped me so much. Like, you as an actor, the character of KREESE, like, you remind me so much of my grandpa, and I love my grandpa. Like you really are amazing. And then also, so after the show, it was so awesome. So after the show, he was walking out, and then I put my arm on his back. I'm like, so what'd you think of the show? Like, and he was like, oh, it was great. It was great. So, like, we had a little, like, dialogue, and then I said goodbye to him. I was like, it's so great seeing you. And he told me, like, you know, keep up with the film stuff. He told me that, you know, like, I mean, really, he said that, this is his words. He said, that I'll be doing something someday. Like, he's, you know, he said, like, I might be, like, the next filmmaker, the next whatever, something. So he like, I'll watch the footage back and see what he, like, the exact words that he said, but really, like, I mean, for Martin Kove to say, you know, you're gonna be doing something great one day, you know, that's special, man. That's really special. And then, like it doesn't stop there. It's like Hayden Schlossberg, the creator of Cobra Kai, was at the event, and I spoke to Hayden. We had a really, really great conversation, like, about everything. Some of it was recorded, some of it wasn't. I'll post some of the stuff that I recorded with him. Hayden has always been, like, from the beginning, just supportive. And I mean, it's like I think about it, like, he doesn't need to be, you know. He's the creator of Cobra Kai. I have my channel. Whether he spoke to me or not, I would probably still be making videos, you know. I wouldn't not make videos for that reason, but the fact that he, like, watches my stuff and appreciates what I do and has been supporting me for the past 3 years, ever since I started the channel, he's been supporting me. You know, he said that he's watched my channel since the very beginning. It really, really, like, it's such a, it's special. It's special. I can't explain it. It's not like a haha or a I'm the best. Like, it's really not that. It's just, like, a special feeling. It's nothing to, like, I'm not saying it to boast or anything. I'm saying it like it really, really makes me feel so good. It's just such a great feeling. I mean, you know, anytime you put your love and passion and work into something, for people to see that, it's so special. And I had such a great conversation with him. Like, I've spoken to him before, I've met him before, I've interviewed him before, but today was like no other day, and I will never forget that. I will never forget it. I will never forget, like, everything that we talked about. It was just, like, really influential, really inspiring. I'm just, and then I met his brother Evan, who has also been like commenting on my channel so much. And oh my god, Evan is great. Like Hayden and his brother are amazing. Like I want to get like Evan on the channel too, like someday. Like that would be so awesome because he's such a fan and he's so cool. Steve Boardman says Martin Kove is correct. You will be very successful in the business if you stay in the path you are on. Take your passion and make it happen. Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. And today really, like Steve, thank you. Today really, I mean, I'm always appreciative of you guys. I always like tell you guys how much I love you, how much you mean to me, how much you've done for me. I think you guys know what you've done for me. And if you don't know, I mean, you guys have done wonders for me. Like, today really made me really appreciate what I have, the people around me, because I felt your guys' presence even through the crew members that I've met, and the cast and the crew and I said that already, but the people that I met, they wouldn't know who I am if I didn't have this channel and if it weren't for you. So it's like when they say, oh, like, we know you, we watch you, like, if I didn't have this platform, none of that would happen. And I mean, guys, I really appreciate it. It was very emotional. Like in a good way. Like some of the things that were said, like some of the things, like some of the crew members of the musical and the cast, and Martin Kove and Hayden and Robert came in, like the things that they like told me, like just really, like I needed to hear it, man. I mean, I needed to hear it. I didn't expect it, but it's like something like I didn't know I needed it. Really, it's humbling, and it's just special. It's special. It's just, I'm very, very fortunate and appreciative. And the musical itself was amazing this time around. It was so amazing. I met some like fans there, some people who knew the channel. I met other people. I spoke to people who had no idea who I was. They weren't a part of the cast and the crew. I just spoke to like different people, even like just getting to know people. And I met some really nice people, just who were maybe volunteering there. Some people who worked backstage. Some people who were part of like organizing the press team. I mean, like when you meet nice people, it's such a nice thing, because there's some people out there that are just not nice. Like there's some people that are not nice. You go to like a grocery store, or maybe you go to a hotel or somewhere, and the person working there is just like, what do you want? Get out. Like, okay, hurry up. Like they're rude. And it's like, what? Like, why do you have to be like that? And, what's really nice is that everybody there was so nice. And I mean, like, when you have all that positivity, like it's nice to be nice. It's like when one person's nice, it has a ripple effect, And then as for the crew members, I met Keon and Mari Madrid, the choreographers. Oh my God, they were there with their baby. Like, they're like so nice, so cool, like such a cute little kid. I met Drew Gasparini again, the composer of the musical. And I mean, he's the best. Like, we just have such a, he's awesome. Oh God. Like, the music this time around, because I'm familiar with the music. Now I know the music. The first time I didn't know anything. The second time I was like, oh, this is good. Like, now I'm picking up on what I like. So the first time I just brand new. Second time, now I see what I like. Third time is just like, hell yeah, I'm waiting for that. Like, the best scene probably for me is when John Kreese first is introduced, and like all the Cobra Kais come out, and then like Kreese has this like There are losers in this world. Like, and like, it's such a good song. This is not a world. Da, 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 da. Such a good musical number. Everything about the musical works. Like, the first time I watched it, it was just about like, I was in shock of like the canon and the lore and seeing different characters interact. The second time was, now let me take this in more and see how I really feel about it, and I loved it. The third time is just like a freaking like, it's like a freaking like, dude, it's like a freaking, like, it's everything. It's like, I know this crap, well, not this crap, like, I know this like beautiful masterpiece. I know it inside and out. I know it inside and out. Well, not inside out, but like, I know it. I know it so well. I've seen it 3 times. I know it so well, and now I can just flat out enjoy it and freaking like take it all in. And like, bro, like some of the songs like are just like, dude, like you see the actors put in all their energy, the crew, like with like some of the different like the design, the lighting and the stage, the choreography, the set design, like just all of it, the costumes, it just all comes together. Like, if you guys, like, I'm telling you guys, you gotta watch this thing more than once. You know, like, I don't know how people only watch it once. Like, it kind of boggles my mind. I mean, I guess for those people, it's just like any other musical. For me, there's no way I could have seen this once. There's no way I could have seen it twice. And I'm glad I'm not. If this was my last time seeing it, I would have been pissed. Because I really, like, today was my favorite night. I really enjoyed it the most. So I'm glad that wasn't, like, I want to, like tomorrow will be the cherry on top. So I'm really looking forward to watching it tomorrow. But as for the crew members, you know, I met a lot of the people like behind stages. Jacqueline, the executive producer, who had some really kind words for me at the end. I met Brett Murray, Michael Adkins, who are part of the team. Like so many people, like guys, like so many people. It's just, and you know, all of them, you know, they welcomed me. I mean, like, no one like asked me, like can you like when I started promoting this musical, or not promoting, but like, yeah, like when I started talking about it on my channel, nobody like said, like, it wasn't like promote the musical, talk about the musical, like no one forced me to do it. I was like, hell yeah, I'll talk. I want it. Like, that's my thing. So the fact that, like, you know, like I could, like, I'm talking about the musical because I want to, but then they all like really appreciate it. And I mean, like, hell yeah, man. Like, I want, if I can influence like Cobra Kai fans to go check this out. By the way, if you guys want validation, to whoever's here in the live chat right now and whoever's watching the replay, here is the validation that you need that the musical is good. Hayden Schlossberg enjoyed it. Hayden Schlossberg, the creator of Cobra Kai, enjoyed it. And I'll tell you right now, Hayden could be a tough critic, you know? I mean, this is his thing. It's Karate Kid. It's Cobra Kai. It's very special to him. You know, if he hated it, he would have said he hated it. I don't think he would have lied about that. Like, so, you know, he said he really loved it. He loved all the Cobra Kai stuff. And I'm telling you guys, the Cobra Kai stuff, especially in this, like dude, it's like the Miyagi stuff is amazing, but you don't want Cobra Kai to lose. Like you want KREESE to win, though. Like, even though you love the Miyagi, like, it's amazing, guys. Hayden loved it. I loved it. Like, Martin loved it. I was like, Martin, what'd you think? What'd you think, Martin? And he was like, I love it. I love it. So Martin loved it. Martin loved Alan's performance. It was so, when I asked Martin how it was, you know, I saw his big smile on his face, like, and I said goodbye to him. Like, it was crazy. He's just there. Like, he's like, it was nice though, you know. It's like, it's a really nice thing, you know, that he came out here. He flew out, him and Hayden and Hayden's brother Evan, like, they flew out here just for the musical. And you know, they were like literally sitting in the audience like regular people. Like it wasn't like just to put it into perspective, it wasn't like they have like VIP whatever, and they're they're not interacting with anybody. They just go in, watch, like they're in their little bubble and out. Like no, like Martin was taking pictures with people. He was walking around. Like Robert was walking around. Hayden was walking around. Drew Gasparini was walking around. Like it was so special. It was so special, and the cast, getting to see them beforehand. I didn't get to interview everybody, unfortunately. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like you can't. It's very fast paced. You know, I'm talking to different people. Sometimes that's just what it is. So there were a couple people who I've gotten, fortunately enough for me, I've gotten the pleasure of speaking to everybody. So it's not like there was one person I've never spoken to. But in terms of like interview, there were some people I didn't get to interview. Hopefully I can meet them tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get an interview, but I can't wait to see the footage back. I don't have my videographer has the footage. I'll ask him like to send that over, but I mean, man, what a special. I'm at a loss for words. I really am. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you guys so much for the love, man. This really, I'll have to I gotta sleep on this and see how I feel in the morning, but thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne. Oh my god, I'm gonna friggin' cry right now. Jeez. It's so special, man. It's so special. It's so special. It's just so, it was such a heartwarming experience. I love that. I mean, you know, once again, I was nervous going in. I was nervous, but really, like, it was just so beautiful. It was, I'm watching this musical and I'm talking to these actors and I'm just smiling head to toe, like, the whole time. Like not once did my mouth get here. Like, it was always, yeah, it was like that. It was always, like, smiling. Always smiling. I mean, like, these guys, it's like another family now. I'm like, I can't explain it, but I freaking love the cast and the crew. Like, I mean, they've made me feel so special, and I just love them, and I'm happy for them. Like, I'm really happy for them, because I know, like, you know, what it could have been. Like, the Karate Kid is so beloved, and the musical, obviously, it's so much pressure, and you have, there's a minority out there that is like, this sucks, it will never be good, and those people aren't, you know, like, if you watch it and you don't like it, I mean, that's one thing, but there's some people out there who genuinely just don't even give it a try, and they just, you know, they just say, like, they just watch it, they don't give it a try, and they just say it's terrible, but really, I mean, like, you know, everyone there loved it. This opening night was so special. It was so different. It was different. Like, everybody, like compared to the first two shows, this crowd was so electric. So electric. Everyone was laughing at all the jokes. There were standing ovations. The cheering, the applause was insane. It was insanity. A lot more than the first two shows. Like, the first two shows were good, but it had, like, kind of the general, it was like a regular show. It was like a regular show. And then when Johnny said quiet, nobody picked up on it. I was like, yeah! And then everyone was like, what? I'm like, bro, it's from Cobra Kai. They're like, what? What's up? What's Cobra Kai? People knew the quiet. It was the thing. Sorry, JCat, I missed your super chat. $2. Thank you so much. Did you see any other cast And how's little Martin? Little Martin is great. Little Martin is doing amazing, right? Little Martin, how you doing, buddy? I freaking love this guy. We are matching right now. Cobra Kai. I love this guy. This guy's amazing. I could put him right here. So what was the question? Did I meet any other cast? So those were the only. Martin was the only Cobra Kai Karate Kid cast member. Now, there were rumors or whatever about other people being there. I prepared for other people because some other people were supposed to be there, and I prepared for them. And then they ended up not coming, unfortunately. Which, obviously, when I found that out, it was a little disappointing. But, I mean, dude, like, I try and live by this, and sometimes this is, like, hard to, like, believe in when some things don't, like, when something bad happens, it's hard to think this, but I try to. And that is, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. It's hard to always say that because sometimes things like terrible happen, and then you don't want to just be like, everything happens for a reason. It'll work out. But really, I really feel like the universe, karma, you do good things will happen. It might not be like how you want it, when you want it, but I believe that, you know, for the people who I thought might have come to the show, obviously that would have been great, but they weren't here, and there's a reason for it, because maybe there will be another opportunity down the line, and that wouldn't be possible if they were here now. You know what I'm saying? Robert Mark Kamen, I missed him on Sunday. When I got to the show Sunday, I just missed him, and I missed Alan Green. And I was so upset. I was so like, if I had just gone inside, if I had just done this, I would have met him. And I was hung up on it. But I had to remind myself, everything happens for a reason. If I had met him then, I wouldn't, maybe this experience meeting him today would have been different. And this experience was one hell of an experience. Like, when we first saw each other, it was so special. It was such a special greeting that maybe, you never know, like, maybe it wouldn't have happened. So I try and remind myself that, and you guys, it's a great thing to think about. It's a great thing to remind yourself. Everything happens for a reason. If things ever happen to you that might not be the best, it's like, why is this happening? Think everything happens for a reason. Things will work out, and when it does work out, you know, it's that other thing that didn't work out for you, now, like, these, like, now it's happened. Now there's something good coming from it. So a couple things I've learned from this experience, which I want to share with you guys. Number one is everything happens for a reason. Okay? You know, the universe, just do good things will happen. You know? Komiko. Let's say a Komiko line. Number two is follow your dreams. And I know it sounds like cheesy, but it's really, really, it's so true. I really mean it. I mean it. I mean, look, this whole experience is because I followed my dreams. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, you know, there's things on camera that you guys see. There's things behind the scenes that you guys don't see. But, you know, it's, one thing's for sure, it's never been easy. You know, do I love it? Yeah, I freaking love this channel. I love making videos. I love making content. But this is the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing to do. I mean, there's other, like, you know, forms of creative art or other arts or other jobs or other works that, you know, are a lot simpler. When it comes to filmmaking and YouTube and creating videos, making scripts, doing interviews, doing these trips, planning all this stuff out, like, it's not easy. It's really not easy, especially when you know, you're just getting your foot in the door. But, you know, I never gave up. I followed my dreams, and I mean, this wouldn't have ever happened if I had given up, you know? And I mean, I faced a lot of crap. I mean, you know, like, whenever you do something like this, where you're putting yourself out there like this, I faced a lot of crap. I mean, like, you know, I've always been very, like, insecure my whole life. Like, when it comes to, like, making parody videos where I dress up and I put on a wig and I act as a girl, like, you know, it's like, I know what I'm doing is, like, I know it's, like, funny, and I'm, like, being creative, and I'm telling the stories, and I know it's just people will enjoy it. But then you have other people out there who will, like, criticize you and pick on you for that. And that got me for a while. I once made a parody video, and I spent days, weeks on it. And then I deleted the whole thing. This was like 2 years ago. I deleted the whole thing. I'm like, nope, not posting that. People are going to see it. People are going to laugh. People are going to make fun of me. And you know what? Now, you know how I feel about that? Screw that. Screw that. Like, you do what makes you who you are. And you know, that's who I am. I'm freaking, like, I'm weird. All right? I'm not normal. I'm not normal, you know? I don't like, I'm not, like, you know, that's why, like, at school, I've never really been able to connect to, like, other kids. Like, in high school, like, I was never able to connect with other kids because I was different. I was always different. Like, they were all, you know, into the partying and the drinking and the smoking and just that sort of stuff. And me, I just wanted to, like, be creative and make movies and watch movies and do skits and play with lightsabers and do the crane kick. You know what I mean? Like, I love that stuff. Like, it's fun, it's nerdy, it's an escape. I mean, it's just an escape from, like, you know, from all that. So it's like, you know, especially with this channel, because really, and I'm telling you this, like, and I know this is, like, not good. Like, you know, you should be confident in yourself no matter what. But, you know, the truth of the matter is, for me at least, if I didn't have this, like, platform, like, the fact that I have all these subscribers and these viewers, and, like, you know, it makes it a lot easier to, you know, to tell myself, like I don't need to be embarrassed because, like, you know, like, look what I have here, you know. Now, when I had 5 subscribers or however many subscribers 2 years ago, it was harder because it was like people aren't even really watching what I'm doing, and I'm making a fool out of myself. Like, I'm just adding weird to weird. It didn't until I really, like, got all these subscribers. I then started gaining confidence in myself, where, like, now I go out and I I talk to people, like, literally, like no holds back. Like sure, I still get nervous sometimes, but, like, there would be times where I just completely avoid any social interaction, any social situation. But now it's like I'm putting myself out there, and I'm really on this trip on my own, like, doing something like I've never done before. And, you know, like, all these connections, all these, like, relationships, this whole experience is like, you know, I put myself in this position, you know, because of the hard work. And, you know, it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't true to myself, you know, because the whole channel, you could, like, watch any video, like, that's all me, you know. I've never changed. Like I've always, like, you know, you grow and you evolve, but I've never, like, ever since the recreation came out, that was probably the first big thing that I've done. I never wanted to stray away from that. That's what makes my channel me. That's me. Like, I want people to, like, see these projects and be like, that's Drew. And also, you know, I know, like, that. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. You know, I know how I feel, like, watching, you know, like being a fan of Cobra Kai, and, like, like I'm a fan of like musicals and I'm a fan of like skits. So seeing like if someone, basically how I view it is like if someone were, this is my like, you know, my how I try and make videos, like if someone else were doing this, if I were just if like what would I want to watch? What would I want to watch? And you know, I make content that like I genuinely enjoy watching, like that I like, you know, I don't want to make something and be like, that's so dumb, or like I hate that. Like I love Cobra Kai and you just ruined. No, like I want to make like excuse me. I want to make stuff that like makes me happy. Like I enjoy doing it, and then it's like I know other people will enjoy it. And it's just fun. I mean, it's just like follow your dreams. Like it's so like I'm telling you guys. I mean, you know, like it like I don't want you guys to have experienced what I experienced, because basically not the truth of the matter is not everybody who does YouTube or who does content creating or all this. As much as it would be so awesome if everybody got hundreds and thousands of subscribers, it's not the case. You know, it's not always gonna happen. And I did YouTube for a while, for literally I did YouTube for 10 years before Cobra Kai Kid, and I never like I never blew up. You know, I got like 100 subscribers, which I thought was really, really cool. Like that was amazing for me. But because I didn't have that big platform, it was hard for me to be confident. And I wanted to, and while this platform has given me confidence, that shouldn't be what gives you the confidence. And I want to tell you guys that. I want you guys to know that whether you have 1 subscriber, whether you have 5 subscribers, whether you have 1 million subscribers, like be true to yourself. Like be yourself. Don't ever like what's the point in trying to adhere to other people? You know, I've done that my whole life, is I've tried to fit in. Like you know, we all been to high school and middle school. Like all you try to do is fit in with other people. You try to fit in, and you know, you want to be popular. Oh my god, like I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've, you know, changed to be popular. You know, when kids were picking on other kids, and yeah, I'll be honest, I would always feel bad about it. I would never go along with it, but I would never, like, there was a point where I wouldn't say anything. I'm like, if I say something, I won't be popular. I won't, like, I could throw that out the door. And guess what? I was never popular anyway, so that didn't work. None of that works. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not worth it to change who you are for people who don't care about you. You know, like it's so much better. Like, you will feel good, like whether you have 0 friends or 1 million friends. Be who you are, and people will support you for who you are. You know what I mean? And if they're not going to support you for who you are, then forget them. And you guys, like I can't even gonna explain how much it means to me that like I pour my soul into this channel. I pour I freaking devote every single freaking hour. Like, I don't go an hour without. I mean, I don't want you to think I'm like, okay. I do take breaks. I do take some mental breaks. I do take some breaks, because obviously you need some breaks. You know, it's not healthy to be like completely like just you know, you don't want to be like a workaholic, which sometimes I can be. Sometimes I'm just so obsessed with just like making content, because it's just my life. I love it. But you know, you still need that balance, as Mr. Miyagi would say. But you know, I pour everything into this. Like I've been doing things that, like, you know, like pushing myself out of my comfort zone and doing things that, like, you know, take a lot more time, that take a lot more energy and effort. And it's like sometimes I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, I'm working on a like I've been trying to do daily upload. Like, this is what I'll tell myself. Like, you know, you're trying to do uploads daily, but you're working on 3 different projects that won't even come out for months. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? And I know why I'm doing it, because it's like it's freaking quality. It's like the quality of it. It's what I want to see. It's what I want to do. It's what I love. I freaking love it. And it's just like, you know, being on this trip, and also like while on this trip I'm working on other projects and speaking to different people. Like it was just so nice. It was the people. It was the people that made this trip for me. It was the people is ultimately what it was. It was the people. So, woo! God, I had to just get that out of my system. Oh my God, I love you all. Hey guys, let me just catch up with the chat. Steve, oh man, dude, thank you. Oh wow, thank you so much for another super chat. You make all kinds of sense. I'm honestly very proud of you. I love your work as many others do. It is great to be different. I have all the faith in the world that you will remain strong and make your dreams come true. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, I mean, I didn't ask for this platform. I didn't like, you know, I made videos. I worked hard. I did my best. And this platform was like, you know, it happened. I mean, like, you know, and I really don't take it lightly. I mean, I see, you know, there's like some people out there. It's honestly terrifying, like, to me, how like someone with like 1 million or a couple million followers or subscribers, they have all these followers, all these people that will like listen to what they say, and they're like taking like their advice and their words, and when their advice is like honestly terrible and these are not good people. Like, I've had experiences, like I know some people who it's like I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe these people have like all these subscribers, millions of subscribers, and then like literally it's like that's not a good influence. That's not a good person to be like giving out like you know, you have all these people following this person. And um oh yeah, so you know, I made this channel originally just talking about Cobra Kai, making my parodies, doing that, doing this. You know, but when I see I have this following, I feel like it's important to just you know, speak out and just, you know, just spread some positivity. I mean, just like, you know, have an impact if I can. I mean, you know, if I can get to someone, if I can spread a positive message to anyone, uh, you know I look up to people. I look up to other YouTubers, up to other celebrities, and I mean, it's honestly surreal to think that, like, you know, some people look up to me like that. But you know, I have learned that, I understand that, and I want to be someone people can look up to. I don't want to be a person who people are like, yeah, I friggin' like that guy. I don't want to be like him. Like, no, like, I want to be able to help people if I can, uh, more through more than the content. So, I really appreciate you guys. Samantha LaRusso, what's up? Bill's music, you're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Thank you, Bill. Let me catch up in the chat. Hayden, thank you so much. You love my vids, especially the one where I'm at the cast. Oh, thank you. 30FPS Matt. Hype for Miguel and Robby fight, are you? Oh yeah, man. Magic. What's RPM? I don't know what that means. Jera, what's up, Jera? How you doing? Jera, are you seeing it again? Are you seeing it again? Cobra Kai Companion, what's up? Thanks, man, for coming on. DVD. You're the inspiration. Chase. J-Cat says, it sucks as you get older, not trying to be popular, but making real friends. Sorry, not trying to bring this chat live. Well, when you, I feel like when you get older, you find people who, like, your real friends. Oh, you're seeing it next week? Awesome. Let me know how that is. Where did I sit tonight? I sat in row M. So I sat towards the back of the lower level. And like, dude, it's like great. Like there's so many people like let me just name you who was in the crowd. You had Martin Kove, who was like in the fourth row. Oh my god, I was during the John KREESE scenes, I am so upset that I couldn't see his face. Like I would give anything right now. Anything. Martin. Like you see, bro, I named my bear Martin. Like I freaking love Martin Kove. I named my bear Martin. That's how much I love Martin Kove. Like this is Martin right here. Like I would give anything to see Martin Kove's reaction to the John KREESE scenes, or just to the musical. If I would just watch his reaction. Like I know that's like a little weird, just staring at someone while they're watching a musical, but like I just wanted to see his reaction. I saw the back of his head the whole time, and I saw him like occasionally turn to it. I turn and like yes, be like that. Like he stood up and applauded after the Cobra Kai scene, but like, you know, I wanted to know how he reacted, but I spoke to him after and he said he loved it. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. So you have Martin up, like down. Hayden was in the upper level, and we spoke like after during the intermission. It was so cool. Keone and Mari Madrid, the composers, were like a couple rows next to me, and they like came over, and I met them. So cool. And then Robert Markamen was in the same row as Martin. Not you, the other Martin. He was in the same row as Martin. He was like on the other side. And then Amon Mimoto, the director, was a couple rows in front of me. And then Drew Gasparini was on the other side. So cool. Awesome. You know, Edward, you know, Edward says, bro, you're obsessed, but all over this blank for some goofy Cobra Kai musical. You know what? Listen, man. For me, I liked it. I'm obsessed. You know, I will never accept the criticism, like, because, I mean, people say this all the time. I don't know if it's a criticism. I don't know if it's a whatever. I don't know, like, what it is, but I get the, you're too obsessed with Cobra Kai. And I'm like, so? Like, is that a bad thing? Am I doing anything bad? Am I hurting anybody? Am I really causing destruction to this earth by being, you know, people just want to like picking. I don't know if that's what you mean, but I'm just saying I enjoyed it. I'm obsessed, so there you go. This is not a one. Stu asks, can I make a few vids of me playing acoustic guitar, singing Cobra Kai songs? My voice and playing are great. Oh, thank you. I have a music Instagram account called Drews_Music_official. Check that out. I'll be posting more on there, and I'll probably make a YouTube channel. Cobra Kai campaign. Did I happen to see Brianna? I did see Brianna. I met Brianna tonight. What happened was I was going to get my tickets. Like the show was like starting. I was talking to everybody during the show that I was like literally like usually I'm like sitting there like half hour early, you know, because I want to be you know, like in the seat, but I literally didn't get to my seat until 7. So I went to go get my tickets, and then I'm like Brianna, like we just like bumped into each other. I was like, oh shoot. So we said hi. It was really nice to see her. It's like, you know, because she doesn't show her face in her videos, it's like I'm used to just hearing her voice, and then I see her in person. So it's like, you know, like it's kind of like it's like a podcast voice, seeing seeing in person. So it was nice to meet Brianna though. We actually have a project coming out. She's a part of a project that I'm working on that will be announced very soon that you guys, oh God, I'm so excited. So there's some great things ahead. Um, and then yeah, and then we spoke to Hayden and we spoke to Evan, his brother. Really cool. JK, I didn't get a picture with her. I didn't get a picture with her, but um, we, yeah, but we met though. Like I would like forget to take pictures with people. Like sometimes like things would happen. I'm like, crap, I forgot to take a picture. Like, you know what? You're just living in the moment though. You can't regret that. Sometimes you just live in the moment. So this is not a war. This is how we will end. Na 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 to win. Alright, I'll probably wrap up soon, but if you guys want to ask me more questions about the musical, I'll take a couple more questions because I am tired, man. It was a long day. It was a really long day. Like, the day started for me at like at least the Cobra Kai stuff, the press, the interview, all of it started at 2:00 for me. So just imagine like 2:00, get there at 3:00. Went like standing, talking, running around, adrenaline, excitement, emotion. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot that you gotta just take in, and it's really it's hard. I mean, it's hard to like be doing that much. Ralph and Billy weren't there, unfortunately. You know, but it was good. There are losers in this world. Bruce asks, what's my itinerary look like for the rest of my trip in St. Louis? Great question. Well, I'm leaving on Friday, most likely. So I got tomorrow, which I don't know what I'm doing during the day yet. I might just hang out. I might just stay local. I don't think I'll do anything too crazy. Because I want to, like, I might rest. I think I need a day of rest. And then I got the show. I'll go early. I always love to go early. And it was just so cool seeing some of you guys there. You know, it wasn't, the venue is very different than, like, the Cobra Kai Live and Badass, for example. Because Cobra Kai Live and Badass is, like, everyone's there for Cobra Kai. So there was a lot of people there who were familiar with the show. With this event, I was sitting next to a woman who, this is the most interesting thing to me. You know, she was an older lady, a very sweet lady, and she watched all of Cobra Kai. And you would think, like, okay, she probably grew up with Karate Kid. She never watched Karate Kid. So this lady, older lady, watched all of Cobra Kai and never watched Karate Kid, and now she was watching the musical for the first time. I thought, like, I'm like, wow, like that is really cool. That's really cool, really interesting. So like, you know, it's funny because like this musical is crucial, and I'll tell you why. Not only are you adapting the Karate Kid into a musical, but you know, this is, I know this may be hard to believe, but think about it like this. This is the introduction to the Karate Kid universe for some people. Some people have not seen Karate Kid, and they're going to watch this musical. I know that might sound crazy, but like there are people at this event who, like, they're just like, it kind of boggles my mind. Like, I mean, it's normal, but for me, it's not normal. Like, you know, if I went to, say, like, I went to, like, Cats. I don't know, I'm just making up a random musical. If I went to the Cats musical, I'm not going to know any of the, like, I've never seen the movie. I've never seen this. I don't know anything about it. I'm just going to see a musical. I don't know the choreographers. I don't know the director. And, like, I'm sitting next to, like, someone who was just going to see a musical. Just simple as that. They're just going to see a musical. And here I am. I'm like, I know the director. I know the writer, like the director, the the writer, the choreographers, the cast, like the crew, like everyone, like it is such a different experience. I've never been like, I've gone to musicals before, but never been like, I felt like kind of a part of it in a way, which was really cool. I mean, just everyone was just so nice. Yes, sensei. I love you, Ben. I love you, Martin. So, well, what if Hayden Schlossberg asks me to play KREESE's evil grandson? Oh, if he asks me to play his grandson, I'm in. Ready? I know, I feel like I could play like a young KREESE. Congratulations. You did what I always thought you could do. You won. Nah, he wouldn't talk like that. He would probably talk like this. He would probably talk like this. He would probably talk like this. Because he's got kind of that low voice with a little bit of the accent. So I would kind of talk, if I were playing a young KREESE, I would kind of talk like this. He's still trying to figure out his voice. I wouldn't talk high. I wouldn't have a high-pitched voice. I would kind of talk like this. Mercies for the weak. I can't be merciful here. I don't know. Jared, did anyone else tell me that I look like Daniel? Yeah, I got a couple Daniels. Yeah, the people next to me were like some people thought I was in the musical. Like I swear to God, there were probably like 10 people who thought I was in the musical, and I'm like, yeah, I was in the musical. Like I went with it. I'm like, yeah, sure, I was in it. Like, and I said, no, I'm just kidding. But I said, listen, if they need like an understudy to the understudy to the understudy, I know the lines. I hate this place. I just want to go. Like, I think I could, like, I mean, listen, I don't know all the lines, but I think I can make something up. Like, I think, like, I know the story so well that even if I didn't say all the exact lines, I think I would be able to get to the right spot. So if, like, oh, that'd actually be pretty cool to put that, like, into test. Like, imagine I play Daniel. Like, oh my, I'm getting chills. Like, imagine, not in front of an audience, because that'd be too much pressure. I like the pressure. But, what? Imagine they put me right now in the musical as Daniel. Me having no, like, I know some of the songs. Okay, despite the songs. Like, okay, pretend I knew the song lyrics. That will be the only thing. Like the song lyrics. I know the song lyrics. Let's pretend I know the song lyrics. I know the song lyrics, but then I don't know, we'll say I don't know the lines. I think if they put me in right now, I would be able to figure something out. I think I'd be able to improvise. And that's what this experience taught me. I had my note cards right here. I had my note cards for my interviews, and I didn't need any of them. So it's taught me that this and this and this, you know, the mind, the passion, and the heart, it's enough, you know? You don't need the note cards. And, you know, I think like that'd actually be pretty, that'd be fun. Like, you know, I'm just like talking about doing something fun. Like, that would be so fun to be on stage and like not know any of the lines and just like improvise. I love improvising. I love improv. So just like if like, you know, I go to Mr. Miyagi, like, hey, like, we're the new people in apartment 20. He says 2B, which I don't know why he says 2B, because it's really apartment 20. We're the new people in apartment 20. Yeah, our faucet's not working. You think you come fix it? And, you know, Miyagi says after. I'm like, after what? After. And then, okay, let me think of another scene like that. Like I feel like because I know where the story, I know where it ends, or I know where it starts and I know where it ends. Like, if this was a musical, I had no idea how it went. Obviously, it'd be different. But because I know, like, if I was in a Daniel scene and I knew how it starts and where it ends, I can make something up and get to that end point. That would be a fun test. That'd be really cool. Oh my God, Martin Kove. A funny story. Um, I think Robert said that was trying to Martin like was trying to convince him to be in the musical, like, and that made me laugh, it made me smile, but it didn't surprise me at all that Martin like wanted to be John Kreese in the musical, and Martin sang like oh my God, guys, like you're not gonna like believe this interview, like he sang in the interview, like it's really cool. Thanks, Reaction Club. I'll take the Daniel. You know what's weird? I feel like I look like a couple people. Like I feel like I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like I've gotten some like you look like Hawk. I've gotten some like you look like Daniel or John. Like I've got a couple of those. I don't know. Like young Kreese. Like I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. So that means I can play whoever. So listen, sign me up, coach. Sign me up. Anyway, wow, we've been live for over an hour. I love you all. I gotta go to sleep. I am a little delirious. But you know what? I'm having a great time talking to you guys. Stu, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. But guys, love you all. Thank you so much for the love and support. You know, it means the world. You guys know. This was a great stream. This was a great discussion. Justin, no, you can't, man. But I like the confidence, but the answer is no. Jara, thank you. Appreciate you, Jara. Thank you, Jara. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing the musical tomorrow. So I'll be seeing it one more time. So I'll go live again probably after that. And yeah, I love you all. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time on Cobra Kai Kid. And until then, remember, Cobra Kai